What's up, y'all? Welcome to day 15 of my log where I share my thoughts, ideas, and my journey in life with you guys. So for today's topic, what I want to discuss today, I actually got off the phone and had a good conversation with a friend of mine that I haven't been in contact with since the pandemic. But we had a conversation about a certain topic that I want to share with you guys today. Something that I kind of something that that person struggled with, and I kind of gave advice to that person. So I wanted to share that topic with you guys today, and how important it is for us, especially in our journey in life, to find peace, happiness, and love in our life, and success and life fulfillment. It's so important for us to have the ability to not be able to overjudge ourselves because I think that's something that a lot of people who are sad, a lot of people who are depressed, a lot of people who have a lot of fear, always have they live within anxiety, have a lot of insecurity. Is people who are always feeling those type of emotions. Is they usually have a tendency to overjudge themselves in their life. And one of the things that I've learned in my life to be happy, to be at peace, to find myself, find my voice, to find self-love, to love myself, and to be able to have confidence within myself, to be inspired, to have courage, to be able to keep moving and keep progressing, and keep striving in my life, to be the best version of myself, is I learned to stop judging myself and stop over judging myself, especially when it comes to my flaws, especially when I make mistakes, especially when I go through the hard times of my life. And I know a lot of us, we have that tendency because at the end of the day we're always comparing ourselves, right? Because we live in a society of comparison. It's a social media world. We're always looking at other people's lives. We have full access in our hands, in our phone, to see the lives of all types of people, especially the people that we look up to. We're more connected now today than we have ever been in history, and we're able to be connected to everybody in the world. Doesn't matter where you may be, and that's that one that's a positive thing. That's a great thing, but there also can be a negative to that. Is that what happens is when we're too connected, we have too much access to each other, then the tendency for us to compare ourselves to everybody else goes a lot higher. And of course, we also have a tendency to overjudge ourselves when we make mistakes, when we don't, when we look at our flaws and compare to everybody else. So we over magnify our weaknesses, and we undervalue our successes and our strengths. So and that's the society we live in today. So I want to encourage all you guys that in order to find peace, find happiness, find love in your life, you have to learn to stop judging yourself. You have to learn to stop over judging yourself. And I would believe that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people, unhappy. They're always falling into depression. They always have a lot of fear and anxiety because when life doesn't turn out the way they expect it to be, or they make a mistake, or things don't work out for them, they always over criticize themselves. And I want to encourage all you guys to understand that it's okay not to be okay. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have flaws. It's okay to if you fail. It's okay for things not to work out the way you planned it to be. And you have to learn to understand that we all go. It's a process. Life is a process. Love is a process. Success is a process. Finding your happiness, finding yourself, finding peace is a process, right? You're going to have to make mistakes along the way, because that's the only way for us to learn and to grow and to become stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And I want to encourage you guys out there that the first step of not being able to judge yourself, because that's the question a lot of people always ask me. Okay, I always have a tendency to judge myself. I always have a tendency to focus on my flaws, focus on my weaknesses, focus on my failures, focus on my past. And I always, I always judge myself too much, and I put too much pressure on myself. And I always encourage them. The first step into stop judging yourself, into forming the ability to stop judging yourself, you have to stop judging other people. Because a lot of times the same judgment that we give to other people, that we give to other people, is our own insecurities that we have within ourselves. A lot of people, that judge other people for being failures, is pretty much they're just um, placing their own insecurities and their own insecurities about their own failures about other people, and that's why a lot of people judge other people. That's why a lot of we always say haters always hate on other people, is because that's their way of feeling good about themselves, about the things that they hate within themselves. So one thing I learned for myself to stop judging myself is I just stopped judging other people, and I understand that if I look at other people uh, from the outside in, when I see people, when I look at other people, I have this I understand that I have a perspective to understand that I'm only seeing a chapter, a portion of their life. Because when I see people, I know I don't see the real person. I'm just seeing a chapter, a part of their story. I'm not seeing the whole life story of what led to that moment, right? If you see somebody, because a lot of times, today we just overjudge everything. We overjudge people's relationships. We overjudge people's failures. We overjudge people's marriages. We overjudge people's uh, commitment to come to church, attendance to come to church. We overjudge people's, ability to, stay within the right path. To go to college, what career path they choose. Fulfilling all your family's expectations, your parents' expectations. Every single day, we live in a world with so much judgment. We live in a world with so much criticism. We live in a world with so much hate, and we live in a world today that we over magnify people's faults and weaknesses, and we undervalue people's wins and strengths and gifts. And a person can live a great life. A person can live a straight and narrow path their whole life, can do things right their whole life, but they make one mistake. Like we will take that one mistake, and that will devalue everything they've done in their whole life. And that's the world we live in today. I mean, you see it today with celebrities. They make one bad tweet. They write one bad message, or they say they slip up one bad interview, and people literally forget all the good things they've done their whole life, and just judge them on that one moment. That one part of their life will define their whole life story. And that's just how we are nowadays, especially with the people that I see and I notice that's struggling today. And I want to express my love to all you guys to understand that you gotta, one thing I learned from myself to stop judging myself is stop, focusing on my faults and my failures. I just stopped doing that for everybody else. Because remember, your relationship with yourself sets the tone for the relationship for everybody else. How you treat yourself sets the tone of how you treat other people. How you see and perceive yourself will set the tone how you see and perceive other people. What you believe about yourself will set the tone of what you believe into the world, into other people. And that is very important in our life to understand, to stop. If you gotta have the ability to stop judging yourself. And you do that by stop judging other people, because when you stop judging other people, you inadvertently stop judging yourself. And what happens is when you stop judging yourself, you're more likely to bounce back up and move forward with your life. For me, like I said, I'm human. I'm not perfect, right? A lot of people may believe or seem or think that I'm perfect because that's all you see on me on social media. But at the end of the day, I'm human. I make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. Sometimes I fail all the time and make mistakes with other people, with the people in my life and the things I do. But what's different about me is I'm able to bounce back faster than most people. And that's why I'm able to move forward. That's why I'm able to progress faster. That's why I'm able to achieve a lot more success and things than most people, because I don't slow down. Because at the end of the day, life is all about what you put into it, right? The people that succeed, the people that find happiness, the people that find peace and find love, are people that they always have the ability to respond and get back up and move forward. And that's what separates the winners and the losers. Because at the end of the day, the winners are just losers that kept losing, but they found an opportunity to win and they took advantage of it, right? And that's what separates the champions, because the champions, they don't dwell. Losers, they dwell in their losses, but champions, they understand that losing is part of winning, and they don't dwell on their losses. They self-evaluate, they self-reflect, they learn from their mistakes and move on. And that's something I've learned in my life, something that helps me to achieve my happiness and love and success in my life. That the moment I stop judging myself, like I literally feel like a weight just lifted off my shoulder. Because what happens is when you overjudge yourself, when you overjudge your flaws, your weaknesses, your mistakes, your failures, especially from your past, that's just a burden that just gets heavier and heavier, not only with your heart, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It just weighs on you every single day. And every single day you just feel this extra weight that you're carrying. And that's why it's really hard for people to open up to love again, especially if they can't be able to move from the past relationship that didn't work out in the past, or the hurt from their past. That's why a lot of people it's really hard for them to find happiness, because they still carry that pain and suffering they have of things that they suffer that probably traumatized them in the past. That's why a lot of people find it hard to succeed, because they still carry those failures and those mistakes and and they see themselves as they always focus on their flaws, and they can't let that go. They're just judging themselves too much. And I know a lot of you guys feel that way. But I want to encourage you guys today to just stop judging yourself. That it's okay. That it's okay if you made a mistake. If it's okay if you failed. It's okay if you got into a relationship and it didn't work out. It's okay if all the things that you want for your life is not working out right now. It's okay if everything you've done so far in your life has never worked out yet. And that's the key, because the best is yet to come. Because everything happens in your life for a reason. Because at the end of the day, if you did everything right, then you would have achieved everything you wanted right now in your life. And the fact that you don't have the things in your life right now when it comes to happiness, love, and success clearly shows that there's something that's missing. There's something that you're not doing right. There's something that's missing within yourself that you need to learn and grow and heal from and grow from, and to grow through what you're going through, right? To overcome those obstacles, those challenges, and to heal and let go that past pain, hurt, and failures that you carry in your heart, so you become a new person, right? So you can open yourself to new opportunities. And a lot of people, the reason why they get held back, because they're constantly just tearing themselves down. They're constantly hating them on themselves. They're constantly just, placing so much judgment on themselves, criticizing themselves. And that's why they find it really, really hard to grow. And that's why, like you said, a lot of people are very cynical. That's why I find a lot of people that are really bitter, resentful towards other people, because they're, like I said, that's how they express their own insecurities to make themselves feel better, because they don't know how to deal with those insecurities they have within themselves. And that's why haters keep hating, right? But that's why if you see winners, and the winners, they don't focus on haters, they focus on winning. Positive people, they don't focus on negativity, they focus on being positive, happy people. They don't focus on misery and sadness, they focus on being happy. And successful people, they don't focus on people that are unsuccessful, they focus on things that make them successful. And that's the difference. And like I said, they don't have time to judge themselves. They don't judge themselves especially when they go through hard times, when they fail, when they make mistakes. They just understand that's part of the process. They get back up, they pat themselves down and throw that dust off their shoulder and move forward, right? And that's something I learned for myself, is the moment I just stop judging other people. I understand that when I see people going through a lot of pain, and a lot of people going through a lot of struggle, a lot of issues, it clearly means that they're suffering within themselves, because usually our reality on the outside is a reflection of who we are on the inside. Usually if things are good on the outside, then usually things are pretty good on the inside. But if you see people out there just struggling and falling into a lot of hardships in the world, falling into a different type of abuse, alcohol, drug abuse, whatever kind of things their activities they're doing that's not beneficial for their life, for their growth, it's usually because they're coming from a place of pain. There's so much pain in their life, and they're trying to figure out a way to deal with it. And that's why a lot of people fall into those activities. And I can understand that. My empathy can understand those people. Understand that I won't judge those people when I see them, because I know at the end of the day, everybody's going through something. We're all going through something in our life. So yeah, I want to challenge you guys. That's like I want to challenge you guys today. I wanted to make this video to let you guys know, like, to stop judging yourself, stop over judging yourself, and that starts first by stop judging other people. The moment you stop judging other people, then you're gonna realize that you're gonna stop judging yourself. And when you stop judging yourself, you're gonna realize that you'll be able to bounce back a lot faster. You'll be able to get back up a lot faster. You don't care about what people think about you. You don't care about the judgment from other people, the criticism of other people. All you care about is just moving forward every single day, so that we can get closer to your goals, dreams, aspirations. You can get closer to that peace you're looking for, that happiness you're looking for that love you're looking for. To get closer to the person that the person that you're always meant to be, which is the greatest version of yourself. So I want to challenge you guys with that. But like I said, thank you guys. But that's it for today. I want to share that with you guys. Appreciate all you guys watching my vlog for today. If I added, like I said, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I added value to your life today to make your life a lot better, I really, really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Drop a comment. If you have any comments about what I said, or do you have anything you want to share, any experience that you can help other people, share your thoughts, add value to other people that's watching this video. And also, don't forget, if you show some love, I would appreciate some love. And like I said, if you have any ideas or any ideas or topics that you want me to talk about and share about in my next video, write it down in the comments below. Drop it on the comments below. And like I said, if you really help me, I really appreciate it if you share with the people you love my content, so we can definitely reach out to more people who need help and more love and positivity in their life. So I love all you guys. Let's walk by faith, not by sight. Let's spread the love and positivity. Stay blessed. Off out. Peace.